Hey, it's John from Earn From Your Laptop here, and today I want to show you how to add images to your WordPress post in the most optimal manner. So we want it to keep it small, size-wise, but highly optimized images for our readers. So what I do is I will write the article in Google Docs. I just like Google Docs for its functionality. This one got converted from WordPress to Google Docs because it was one of my writers wrote it, but I've since gotten the images. I'd just like to show you how I get the images, optimize them if they're too large, as well as upload them into WordPress, and there's a couple of options there, either as a plain image or a gallery in Block Editor. So I'll just show you how I do this. So on the left hand side, I've copied the text over. I'll just show you how I add a single image. So we go the plus sign here, and if we just type in the word image, we've either got image or gallery. They're the two standard options in WordPress Block Editor. Beyond that would require an extra plugin. So what I haven't done is I haven't uploaded those images into my media library yet. So that's fine. I wanted to show you how to do that anyway. Sorry, not this one. We wanted this one. So here's the 5 images. Look, these are all small, but this one here is a little bit large, this founder here. So I'll show you how I put that into Tinypng. Now what that does is optimizes images, whether it's JPEG or PNG. So really you don't have to think about it too hard. Just drag it and drop it, and while I'm waiting for that, I'll just get the file name, rename, Control C, download all. There it is there. Okay, we don't actually need to see it, but hello Brett. Where are we? Sometimes the date gets a bit wrong because it's not in my time zone, so it's gone back to yesterday. But okay, so we got the file name, that's fine. Can delete the big one, 395 kilobytes, and we'll keep the small one. There'll be no difference in quality. So now all of those, that's what I call phase 1 of image optimization. Phase 2, let's get those 5 images into WordPress. So we'll just save that draft, go back to WordPress, because in phase 2 we have, there's the camera, phase 2 we have Kraken within our wealthy affiliate hosting. We automatically have Kraken, which will also further optimize any images. So going to WordPress, basically I just need to go to media library and add new, and I can drag and drop those 5 images in. Media, add new. So I have a double monitor, so I look up on the top monitor. And so grab those 5 images, drag them in. Watch as Kraken automatically does its thing. We won't need those images anymore, so I can minimize that window. We also won't need, I don't know why that keeps popping up. Go back to the, not that one. Go back to the Growth Commander article. So it has optimized those images. Just so you can see there, I'll just show you here. We go into library. You'll see those 5 images. Now that's not how I wanted it. That's the wrong image. So let me take a look at this image. I think I actually got the wrong image, so I may need to go back and, yeah, I've got the wrong image there. So what we'll do, I want them individually. I just want to show you what WordPress can do. You can do things like that offline. That's an example actually, if you wanted the founders together like that. But I'll just go to Google Images. Let's just get one of Greg Conneco. He's a caffeinated blogger, so he is everywhere. There you go. Save image as. I had him there, Kraken. I just want him on his own. Yep, save that one. And the other chap's name is, what's his name? What is your name? That's right, Stefan Ciencio. Okay, hustle mode. That's from his website. Stefan, hello Stefan. Okay, you shouldn't need that anymore. I'll just check the size of those images. They're probably small enough. Downloads. Yeah, they're tiny. So what we will do, yeah, so I guess you've got two options. You can do it, if you want the images side by side like that, you can do it offline in whatever image tool you're using, whether it's one of Microsoft or even Canva. That is an option. But I typically don't do that. Let's just see what, if you're not happy with the functionality of WordPress, then that is an option. We'll just see what WordPress can do in the gallery for starters. Okay, so I'm not going to use this one. I'm just going to see what WordPress can achieve. Okay, so let's add two new images. I'll just drag and drop the new ones. Okay. Shouldn't need that anymore. Go back to here. All right. So if I go back, so I've got the 5 images in the WordPress media library now. If I go to the post, Growth Commander, edit. It's a little slow today. All right, so I'll just show you the single image. So that's from the what's known as a featured image, which I like 640 by 336. I'm just using that for consistency in my theme, and it looks nice in the blog roll. Now I like the alt text, so the title and the alt text, in this case it's the keyword of the post, and that's the main featured image, so I'll just go with that. 640 by 336, and we'll just put it in there. Now, and I can center the image. For some reason it always comes up at line left. Now the founders. Now let's just say I wanted to have, there's 4 of these guys, maybe 2 pairs or 4 of them. Let's see if we can have, obviously we can have 2. See if we can go for all 4. But it depends on what you're trying to achieve with your blog. These are the main 2. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see how that looks. Create a new gallery. I always like the alt text. What can we do here? Okay, what we will do is we'll just go with the alt text and the title, Growth Commander Creators, because there's 4 of them. I don't think in this case the names are that significant. Oh, but hello, we do have an option here. So it's giving us an option to put the names below that. So let's just see how that looks. I'm not a big fan of retyping, so I will just grab their names rather than making typing errors. Spelling errors, these are tricky, some of these surnames. Greg Kononenko, Mike from Maine, and Brett Rutiki. Okay, there you go. So insert gallery. Now that's interesting. Doesn't like, because of the image size, it doesn't like the 4 like that. Didn't give me a lot of options in there. Maybe it only works with the 3. So what I will probably do there is I'll start with Stefan and I think I'll do 2 pairs at a time because there's a little description with each of them anyway. Or maybe it's Stefan and then the other chaps. So let's edit this gallery. Okay, what can we do here? Move it. Oh, that's interesting, but no, I don't like that style, one big, unless we would have this guy big, but no, it's losing its resolution as well. I quite like this style. So what we'll do is we will have the main founder, which is Stefan, remove the image, and the other 3 chaps, because there's a fair bit about Stefan. So I'll just have an image for Stefan. Again, media, image, media library, it's already there. Let's get Stefan. Now I haven't gone it's not a very high resolution picture, so I'm going to keep it small. I'm going to keep it small, and if I wanted to make it bigger, I would choose a higher resolution picture. Now with this one, I've also got the option of altering the width and the height here, but given I have gone, it's a 7 kilobyte image, I'll just stick with this size. And now in this case, I like to wrap the text around him. So I'll just put the text there and show you what that looks like. So let's put the text in. Obviously too big. There you go. So if I go right like that, it blends in with the text. I also should have the option of going left. The black background says it's right. Left, okay, like that. And then with these guys, that actually doesn't look too bad. I might go with that. And then we start to talk about the other guys. So I actually quite like that. I'm going to go with that. So that's the standard WordPress features in Block Editor. The beauty of this is it won't slow your website down at all. If I wanted to do something different to that, I would probably do it offline. So in Canva or somewhere in the Microsoft suite or somewhere in the Apple suite. So I hope that's helpful. And it's a live example of adding images, including a gallery into WordPress. There is an additional option for those that use GenerateBlocks, which I've recently converted to. We have an additional option. GenerateBlocks is basically a page builder. Well, it's not a page builder, but it's a plugin that the GeneratePress team have created, and it works seamlessly with GeneratePress. So what I'll just demonstrate additional options there. It won't be a full-blown tutorial on how to use GenerateBlocks, but it'll just show you some of its functionality. So there's 4 basic blocks with GenerateBlocks, and they're the 4 there. They've conveniently coded in blue: grid, container, buttons, and headline. I must admit I don't know the difference between headline and heading, but I've just been using the headings. And the gist of how it works is you set up a container, and then within that you choose your own grids, and that's how you can use it quite powerfully as a page builder. But I'll just show you for the purposes here of creating image galleries. So we set up a container, and then within that we will add, again, you can just type the word generate to see the generate options. We'll add grid. Now look at the power and options here. We have a single block grid, double block, triple block, 4 columns. We have 5 columns, 6 different styles of grids as well. Now on this occasion we'll just keep it a fairly plain vanilla simple 4-block style, and you can see that within this container we've got the grids within block, I should say, ready to add. So let's just add those images. Now I know that they weren't the exact size going into it, so this won't be perfect, but I will, you see that's 208 by 242. So I'll just show you how it looks here. Now we want to choose image, media library, choose Greg. Now this one's a square, but it's different from one of the other squares I noticed, but I'll just show you how it looks, and again how you can optimize this for how it appears to your readers is you would resize them in either Apple Preview or Microsoft Tools to get them all the exact same dimensions. So if we go Mike from Maine, you can see he's 230 by 230. So perhaps a 230 by 230 would be a good baseline for all 4 of them, because you can see that this one's different from this one, and this one's a slight rectangle. And I know that this 4th one is actually quite a rectangle here. Now it's 800 by 450, so it won't be optimized. Edit image. Now this one is not a square, it's a rectangle. So we'll see what we can do with cropping in here. That's good. I can drag it like that and drag it in. So let's see if I can make it as best per my eyes as a square. Selection, crop. I'll push crop again. Okay, crop initially, drag, and then crop again. Now that's worked well. Save. So what do we have here? We now have 230 by 230. Okay, that worked very well. So we'll insert that one. So there, I've actually managed to match the size with this one. Now with this one here, the resolution, actually no, I'll do it in WordPress. And I'll just try and crop the images and make them 230 by 230 within WordPress. Now that I know how to crop. What it might be easier just to do is just delete it and then add it from scratch. Image, media library. Now we're going with 230 by 230, so hello Stefan. Edit image. So let's type in here 230. I think what the challenge might be is originally 208. That's the challenge. Okay, look, in this situation, you'll need to do it offline if the original dimensions are not as large as, say, 230, which is what I chose. So we will just, what we'll do is I'll just, again, crop it. Reload the page. All right. Select. Just scale this one to the best of our ability. Delete it again. You know what? I'll show you how to scale it within the Apple framework. So we're looking for Stefan, not this one, Stefan. Open with preview. Preview is very easy to use. Tools, adjust size. Now we'll want this to be 230. First of all, we'll make it a little bit larger. Now we can crop it. There, this is, I like the Mac suite because it just shows you exactly. Okay, so we've got there 230 by 229 is close enough, by 229. Crop. Brilliant. Save. What I'll do there is upload that one back, and even Greg's is a bit small. I'll resize his in preview as well. Might lose some of the resolution. We'll see how it looks first. Adjust size. All right, 230. If it's too grainy, I think that's probably will do. Okay, file save. Stefan 229, 230. Bingo. Okay, so what we'll do is save, remove that image just so it doesn't confuse me. Just have to push the delete button. Save draft. A little bit of fiddling here. If I was really organized, I would have had them all 230 by 230 outside of WordPress. But it's sometimes good to show you how we learn, and then I'll know this efficiency for next time. So I go back to, actually, you know what? I'll just show you another way of doing it. Because I've already optimized these images, I can just add them directly into the post. So image, instead of media library, I'll just go upload and then choose Stefan and then choose Greg. Now they're all 230 by 230, and there you go. So that shows you how we can, just the power of generate blocks and how powerful that is in terms of creating galleries and many other functions. You can see that I've got a similar outcome with WordPress Block Editor. I was a bit limited in the options. With this one, I'll just show you again. If I was to add another grid, I've just got so many options. Yeah, so that's hopefully a good tutorial on how to add your images into WordPress and the number of options that you have, especially with the GenerateBlocks edition.